workers in Kansas don't make enough money. They don't make enough money to support themselves. They don't make enough money to support their families. They work their butts off and it's still not enough. Those of you who live in Kansas, you know that the minimum wage here is $7.25, and I bet you can agree with me that that is not enough, that needs to be increased. I know personally I have seen the struggles of people. They struggle to put a roof over their head. They struggle to put food on the table. They just struggle in life. They struggle with their kids to support them. So increasing this minimum wage, it will lessen these issues. It will solve these issues. First, my first point is just people don't make enough. That's just the fact. They don't make enough. And second, if we increase this minimum wage, how will it impact? How will it help? So first, workers in Kansas don't make enough money. Their minimum wage is $7.25, and based off of Fox 4 and the living cost to live in Kansas, you need to make about $11.24 an hour, or $11.25 an hour, sorry. And $11.25 compared to $7.25, that's $4 difference. And per hour, that's a huge difference to your paycheck. The living wage in Kansas is roughly $50,000, and that means that if you are getting paid $7.25 an hour, you would need to work 19 hours a day, 7 days a week, every single day of the year. No sick days, no time off, no vacation, nothing. Every single day of the year, 19 hours. That's not possible. You have to take time to sleep. You have to take time to eat. If you have a family to care for, you have to take time out for them. It's physically impossible to work 19 hours a day. And another thing, people are living in poverty. We should not have this many people in Kansas that are in poverty. According to TalkPoverty.com in 2018, there's like roughly 3 million people, and 300,000 of those people are in poverty. That is far too many. That number should not be that high. For a single person household, and this year, the poverty level is $12,700 a year. So if you make anywhere less than that, you're considered to be like in the poverty range. And that's actually a fact on Investopedia. So that just means that there's over 300,000 people that don't even make $13,000 a year. What's up with that? If we just increase minimum wage, so second, that's what we're going to talk about. Increasing minimum wage. It will make an impact. It will make things better. Who knows if it'll solve them completely, but 100% it will lessen this problem. The poverty rate will go down if people are getting paid more. They will be able to support themselves. They'll be able to put a roof over their head. They'll be able to put food on the table. Parents would be able to take better care of their children and give them a better childhood. And this could also lead to education opportunities in general. I know a lot of people, they can't go to college. They can't have the education that they deserve because they don't have the money for it. Or they can't pay for their children to go to college because they don't have the money for it. And I know that people, it doesn't even have to do with like specifically like a 4-year college, like any technical schools, all that, they all cost money. High schools even cost money these days. And kids, they're not even finishing school. They're dropping out because their parents need help around the house or like help supporting. Like their jobs aren't paying them enough. Therefore, their kids have to drop out of school just so they can help financially. Kids should not have to drop out of high school and not finish, not get a degree, or not get a diploma because they have to help out. They should be able to live their childhood. They should be able to have that. So just like raising minimum wage, it can help these kids. To do this, to try to start this, we can start a petition. We can contact state government officials, let them know our thoughts, let them know like what needs to happen and why, and what this will solve, all of this. But yes, there are many things that increasing minimum wage will help, like poverty. It will help that. Education, it will help. Housing, homing, food, all of that. So, increasing minimum wage